Everybody, Rich with Prep U down here in our storage locker, where all our, well, one of the rooms downstairs where we got a whole bunch of stuff. Hey, just like this video is titled, Pandemic Shopping List. This shopping list is one of the things, and I'm not getting on my soapbox, one of the things that the pandemic taught us. It taught us a lot of things. It's like, Ronald Reagan said, "Don't believe the statement we're from the government and we're here to help, because they are not here to help. They're here to help themselves," which we've talked about in the other video, the cyber attack video, how they have a plan for continuity of government, but not continuity of the people. So, and this is up to you to make sure that you are ready, you don't get fooled again, and you are prepared. So this is such a few things that I found on the list that going, like we all did, lived through the pandemic, the horrible pandemic, which was, well, if you're over 78, had had some health problems or were obese, it really didn't affect you that much. I'm not going there. You people always tell me to get to the point, so I'm getting to the point. What's that list? Speaking of which, you don't have to write this list down. I'm going to put this list on our Prep U Facebook page, so you guys and gals can go to that. Ammunition. Pandemic taught us a lot about the ammunition issue, but so did George Floyd, Antifa, BLM. All taught us that we need to make sure that we protect what we have and protect who we love. So ammunition, I always put top of the list. If you don't believe in firearms, that's perfectly okay. It's more for me and those that do, and saves us ammunition and shortages since prices are going up. At least have something to protect yourselves. A slingshot with whatever you want to use, ball bearings, whatever, rocks or whatever. Have something, knives, swords, bazookas, but also baby formula. We saw what happened with baby formula. And I'm going to list all these, but then we're going to look into the reason why, okay, why some of this stuff was shortaged. So you got ammunition, baby formula, beans and rice are always good to have. Canned foods, you see behind us. Also spices. Spices are really, really important. This list is also in no particular order. Cleaning wipes and cleaning agents. In one of our videos, we show you how to make your own hand sanitizer and surface sanitizer. Computer chips were low. Not much you and I can do. We're not going to stockpile computer chips, but we know computer chips were low. So make sure your stuff works. Comfort foods like chips, snacks, and candies were short in supply. Again, hand sanitizers for you women and some guys. Hair dyes and cosmetics kind of got taken off the shelves, or not taken off the shelves, but disappeared. And paper towels, they disappeared almost as fast as toilet paper. A lot of people figured that with a paper product, you use it, clean it, get rid of it. Okay, you're not washing it or wherever. Lumber got very expensive and disappeared. Pet foods and supplies. The thing is with pets, some people care more about their pets than their kids, and for some people, pets pets are their kids. So, especially people that never had kids or empty nesters, pets are their kids right now. Soaps and shampoos. Potatoes are great to store because they last a long time, just like apples if you got a cool, dry place. Tissues. When you get sick, you want to have tissues. Okay, that's something to have. After blowing your nose into a paper towel or something else, after a while your nose gets really red, which you probably ought to have like lip balm and stuff to keep your skin soft and moist. And toilet paper, and everybody wants a good supply of toilet paper. The big reason they ran out last time was, if you remember early on, they said that there was going to be a lot of diarrhea with this COVID, which turned out to be bogus with like half the other stuff that was there. I mean, that's a lot of the stuff that we saw disappear. You saw other stuff disappear from the shelves, some medicines, antibiotics, and stuff like that. But why? Why did that stuff disappear? Well, it was a multitude of reasons. Okay, one reason was there was a major panic buying. I'm never going to have to worry about a panic buying. I've got everything. You preppers don't have to worry about panic buying because you have it. Now, obviously, what you want to do, you don't want to be panicky if you see something coming. You want to get out and get foods that are more, perishable off the bat. You want to make sure you have a supply of dry milk, okay, just in case. And you want to get your fruits and your vegetables and stuff like that that aren't frozen. Um, Frozen's great. You get the same quality on frozen veggies. Remember, if you're going to cook the frozen veggies, you don't cook it in the water because a lot of the vitamins go into the water. Steam them. Make sure you have a good way of steaming them. That's very important. Another reason, besides panic buying, was non-essential closures. And what did the government mean by non-essential closures? The government meant non-essential businesses that the government didn't make tax dollars off of were closed, i.e., gambling places. Let's see, what else? Marijuana stores, gas stations, a lot of grocery stores had to close for a while. A lot of them were open, but the government kept, making money off a lot of that stuff. They didn't make money off of church. They didn't make money off of parks. They didn't make money off of a lot of businesses. Business I worked at that was open, school was closed. We were sent home, remote learning, but golly gosh, the range was open until they made the rules so hard that only the store side was open because the range had to be closed because we had to have people every third stall for no apparent reason whatsoever. And the other one was buying restrictions. Now, we didn't have buying restrictions so much other than there wasn't any, but if you have grandparents that are old enough or parents, if you're lucky that they're still alive, they remember World War II. World War II, you actually got coupons. You got meat coupons. You got vegetable coupons. You got gas was rationed and stuff like that. That's where a lot of the cool toys and bicycles went because they also recycled all that stuff for the war effort. You hear that all the time on American Pickers. But that could always happen, because was COVID a dry run for the government to see what they could do with, i.e., climate change? But how do you stockpile? Let's talk about, we have all kinds of videos about stockpiling, but stockpiling made easy. Okay. This is the time of year that a lot of people get bonuses, so you have a little bit of extra cash laying around instead of going to buy booze and cigarettes and casino stuff and a fancy new car. You could take some of that bonus money and you could buy some of this stuff back here, or you can buy a generator, or you could, just have funds around. Go out and get some gold and silver. Have some gold and silver if you can find it. Canadian rounds are great because they are actually real dollars, real money that you can spend at that value. So you could buy everything at once. Well, you're not ever going to buy everything at once, but you know what I mean. You can stockpile, especially those that are moving into larger apartments, people moving into homes, larger homes. If you're downsizing, you probably have plenty of stuff now. The way of doing it is if you're buying mustard, right there, what you can do is you need one, we'll buy 2 or 3, especially if they're on sale. Get a couple extra things on your list. When you go shopping, look for these other things that are on your list. Look for items that are on sale. And buy more, including emergency prep food, which is stuff like this. We have a lot of emergency prep food along with our other stuff, just as a total emergency reason. Although every once in a while, I'll break open a pack and cook up some of the stuff and just eat it. It's got a 20 to 25 year lifespan. We've also got some videos we talk about cans, where cans last a lot longer than what they say. Some of my other videos we talked about were hand sanitizer, surface sanitizer, 3 deep, stockpiling. There's a whole bunch of other videos on stuff like that. But don't get caught with your pants short that you have to go out and panic buy for the next whatever. You want to make sure that you have this food. And don't forget, and like what's happening right now today, we in the Chicagoland area and lower Wisconsin are getting a really first shovelable snow of the winter. Now I'm talking not just of the year because it's only the 6th of January, but it is the winter started basically in November, and we haven't really had anything except for one where the snow was just on the grass, and I made a really nice snowman with our granddaughter, which was a lot of fun. I bet she's out there making a snowman right now. Um, but Yeah, don't forget that the snow is coming. It's going to pile up. I saw stuff on the Weather Channel this morning that there's panic buying in New York right now. Not in New York City itself, but in the outskirts where they're going to be getting 8 to 12 inches of snow. And a lot of stuff that was missing was milk and cheese and stuff like that. So there you go. There's your pandemic shopping list. Like I said, I'll post this on YouTube, Facebook page, so for a better look. But you know what you ran out of. You know what you didn't have. You go out and buy what you need to buy, and go from there. So that's it. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you being subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, why not? Subscribe, ring that bell. You'll get instant notification about these videos, and all they're going to do is help you. Following the Kardashians aren't going to help you. Well, I guess they would, if you don't want to act like them and be normal. But anyhow, that's it. Take care. As we always say, always be aware of your surroundings. Always have enough food, water, medicine, ammunition, and the like, whether you bug out or shelter in place. And please, prep like your life depends on it, because your life depends on it, your family life depends on it, your pets' lives depend on it. Thanks a lot. Take care. See you next time.